All right, single Pisces. We're going to get your reading for today. So, right as I started to begin your reading, I heard a lot of your connections, whether these are lovers or friends, take what resonates, leave the rest, have been built on an unsturdy foundation. So the first time that there was a miscommunication or something that rocked the boat, tipped the boat, it sunk the whole boat. It felt like, okay, we're going down and we're going down fast. But I feel like a lot of this has helped you find who you are. And it helped you see who you're meant to be. Yeah, the universe could actually be bringing you something in here in the near future. Okay, as a friendly reminder, my tarot course, my manifestation workshop, and my money energy shifting session is all down below. There is a lot of reports coming in with the money energy shifting session if you want to go check out those reviews. But it's amazing, and it shifts very quickly, so you tend to see success within a week or two at the maximum. It's usually a very quick shift. Don't forget my readings are open, and second channel is down there. All right, singles. There could be somebody coming in towards you who's wanting to explore with you. It's like this person's open to exploring some sort of future with you. But I feel like you're going to be unsure. So what's going to be the overall energy for my single Pisces? Okay, so completing cycles. A lot of you could be leaving a lot of drama, conflict, just beef behind. Getting out of a place of being sad and disappointed and feeling like you're having to fight for people's attention. Overall energy for my single Pisces. Okay. Give me more. The Hierophant in the reverse can mean that maybe you've not had a traditional approach in the past. It could also mean to me that maybe you haven't really been abiding by what you find to be true. Maybe there's been an energy here, single Pisces, where you've been willing to bend the rules for people that you shouldn't have bent the rules for. Yeah. A lot of healing and a lot of hopeful energy coming in is getting you to a point where you're moving out of rough waters into calmer waters. And you're leaving a lot of things behind. You're going to a place where things are going to feel fair. A lot of you are changing and transforming, feeling like it's been a long time coming, feeling like you had to fight a battle, maybe even have a defensive energy for far too long to get you here. For some of you, I'm getting 7 months to 7 years of a battle. Like, why am I not getting what I want kind of energy? But what you're not seeing is that major change and transformation is moving you forward to some sort of soulmate or some sort of deep love connection that's going to feel fair, that's going to feel just. Now, for some of you, there could be someone who didn't take your offer in the past that's going to be burdened by a leap that you're going to take. This person could be really sad and disappointed. It could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It doesn't have to be. Someone in the past, though, that there was a stuck and a stagnant energy with that person. So that person could be really disappointed that not only did you find your footing, but the universe pretty much led you to the person that's aligned with you. Having the strength, having the courage to choose a direction, a path, and move forward. So that's the overall energy. Okay, what are you leaving behind, my singles? What are you leaving behind? The Tower. Changes that were unexpected. You're no longer letting them hold you back or hinder you. You're leaving behind confusion, illusion, a lot of options. You're leaving behind investing with people and feeling like it's a waste of time. Leaving behind... Oh, God. No, we're not taking all of those. Some of you are leaving behind a fire sign. So you're leaving behind getting stuck in the past where there was no investment. A lot of healing and resting and renewing has got you to where you made a final decision. And the final decision was based out of the fact, is this fair? Is this just? Am I getting what I deserve? And a lot of self-reflection has shown you, you know what? No. there's been a huge shift in energy for you, which has helped you leave behind the things that no longer serve you. It's helped you get in your car and say, you know what, I am leaving my friends and my exes and everything here. But it's so uncomfortable at this point that I feel like going somewhere new would be a weight off my shoulders. And I feel like you got to a point where you desired that. And self-reflection helped you see that you deserve some sort of wish fulfillment. You deserve to be treated the way you want to be treated. And you've learned all the lessons. You've grown so much that it's your time. It's your time to shine. But you had to leave all of this behind. You had to leave the lack of investments. You had to leave, the things that were not fair. And here's the thing with justice in the reverse. In the future, those tables turn and justice is served. But at one point, you had to walk away from the table because you felt like you were playing a losing game. You started seeing, this ain't fair for me, and it's not going to be fair for me anytime soon. So I've got to leave this behind. I'm going to take a leap. I'm going to take a risk. This is going to disappoint me because maybe it's not what I want. Maybe it's not where I want to go. Maybe it's not where I thought I was going to be doing. But I'm willing to get out there and explore. I'm willing to get out there and flirt again, to do things differently, to explore the part of me that's ready to experience something more. For some of you, there is someone external to you that's been holding back, communicating with you, reaching out. This person's been really conflicted. They want to balance and heal this. They could want to give some sort of offer of love, like small communication of love. They're planning for the future, and their future is them having the strength to move this out of rough waters into calmer waters. But this person could be so stuck up in their head that they're having a hard time making a move. And this person could need to communicate with you that the way that they view a connection or the way that they thought a connection should be could actually be kind of toxic. So this person could have maybe had an unhealthy viewpoint, unhealthy standpoint. This person could have always thought, you know, every connection always has multiple people in it. There's no such thing as monogamy. I still see that person being a sense of a stalemate. It's like, I want you, but in my mind, I've planned it all out, but there is no action. This person likes to be in control of their life. For some of you, that's another person you're leaving behind. Making the decision to make a decision. No longer leaving it up to anyone. What did I just say? Judgment again. And it's leading you to happiness. It's leading you to your abundance, your independence, more confidence. It's getting you to what you've asked for, a new beginning. For a lot of you, it's a union. Or some sort of foundation that you're wanting to build. The foundation could start off small for some of you. Okay, so what are you going to be going towards? What are you going to be going towards now, single Pisces? What are you going to be going towards? So I don't see you really having a lot of strength to bring in some sort of balance. For some of you, you could be going towards someone who could be in some sense of a commitment. This person, flippity flip flop, could have thoughts of making changes, but this person could lack the strength of actually making the changes to bring balance. So if this person's in a connection or a commitment, or if they're like a workaholic, it's someone who's always going to say that they're going to make the changes, but they're not. Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. What are you going to be going towards? So give me more on this Two of Cups, because some of you could have like a test with someone that's going to be coming in, and the test is going to be whether or not you give to someone when you know that they can't give to you equally. Yeah, you have a union coming in, and I feel like it's going to come in very quickly. After an instance or a circumstance or a situation where you feel like, why am I never getting what I want, what I deserve? Why am I always getting these 3 cups spilled? Why am I always getting everybody's sloppy seconds or everybody's husbands or wives? Why am I always getting people who are scummy? I don't get it. It's like as soon as you take those glasses off and the universe is like, yes, you're starting to see everyone for who they are. Awesome. Okay, so now let's bring this one in. And that one is then going to be the person where it's like, finally, thank you. But you had to complete some sort of cycle. You had to get out of a self-imposed prison when it come to what movement forward could consist of. Because let's be honest, let's be real. You can't move forward with someone else's husband or wife. You can't. And if that person isn't willing to have the strength and the courage to bring balance and to heal the parts of them that they feel like the connection is damaged or to separate, then what use are they going to be to you? That's someone who lacks strength. That's someone who lacks determination. That's also someone who lacks respect for other people. That's just my opinion, and I'm throwing it out there. But that's what I'm getting here. And whoever this is going to be coming towards you very soon, there's not going to be full-blown communication. What'd I just say? And I went straight to it. Communication is going to be in the dark. There's going to be secrets. There's going to be things that you don't know. And you want victory and success. You want change and transformation. For some of you, if that person is doing all of that and is being sneaky, I'm saying that they could separate, but I'm saying that those two would separate after you're already in a connection. It's like that's going to be their karma, is they think that they're going to have their cake and eat it too. But the universe is going to say, sorry, cake's on back order and we don't have any plates or forks, so you don't get anything. Like, that's how the universe is going to treat this person. So what's going to be coming in for you after you learn that? You're getting some sort of soulmate, twin flame, some sort of union. You're letting go of all toxicities. You're letting go of just wanting attention or accepting attention. Attention's not going to be enough for you anymore. You want someone who has high values, high morals, who knows their self. Someone who isn't going to jeopardize anything because of what they want, or because they need attention, or because they see a wish fulfillment and they want it. So it's going to be a healthy connection. And you're going to want to take a leap or a risk. For some of you, it could be... Have we noticed that my throat's going out really bad since I got to this part? For some of you, it's going to be an Aries, Leo, Sag, or it's going to be someone who's going to be in their masculine energy, and this person's going to have no problem to come towards you, to take their action, to take their shot, and to make this work. This is going to be someone who's very fair-minded, and this connection is going to be very fair. You could actually have some really in-depth conversation with this person about the past. Now, this doesn't have to be a past person, but I feel like you are going to have an in-depth conversation with this person about the past. Getting to know each other on a deeper level so you can make an educated decision and choose a direction. You don't want to bet on someone until you know what you're betting on. So that's what you're attracting. You're going towards someone that you're going to get to know on a deeper level. You're both going to be emotionally open and vulnerable. You're not going to see this coming. This is going to be an unexpected change, especially with the Eight of Swords. You're not going to see this person coming. You could be at a place where you're maybe defensive. You could have a lot going on when this person comes in. You could even be asking yourself when this finally comes in, do I even have time for love? I need to reflect and say, can I let this in? Should I want to say waste my time? And I don't know why that you're already going into the gate thinking, okay, here we go. I'm going to waste my time. What are you needing to focus on so you can heal? What are you needing to heal? Some sort of worry or fear. You're really guarded when it comes to giving to people because you're scared there's going to be a childish energy that comes out of them. I feel like you're scared of people lacking maturity and you having to have some sort of negative. What I'm getting is like there could be some sort of negative outcome because of how people show up and how they act. So you are scared of opening yourself up to new people, new things. You're needing to rest and renew, restore. Yeah, there could be a part of you that's still wounded that you're needing to heal. So when this other person comes back in and you start having those deep conversations, there could be parts of you that want to come out that's the old you. The part of you that's going to start worrying, having anxiety about where this is going to go and if it's even worth investing in. Overthinking, overanalyzing. There's going to be wounded parts of you coming out that you're going to have to fight against. Needing to take a step back and rest. Resting is going to help you save this new beginning, is what I just heard. Because see, I'm seeing a juggling energy. Do I really want to set myself up for heartbreak? You're not setting yourself up for heartbreak. This could be the biggest heartbreak of your life, or this could be the biggest blessing. That song, What If, by Kane Brown just come in my head. You say, what if I hurt you? What if I leave you? What if I find somebody else and I don't need you? But at the end of the day, what if I'm made for you and you're made for me? What if we're about to give in to something that's going to be with us till our deathbeds? There is a possibility of that. I know there's like a high divorce rate and there's a high rate of people not sticking with one another and always thinking that the grass is greener. But there's also those people out there who are willing to give everything to know that they're loved by one person. And I feel like that's kind of what you're getting to. But there's also a fear that you're going to move out of rough waters into calmer waters and give someone your heart and it be more than what it's worth. A lot of you, it's going to take some time to get to a place where it's going to feel easy. It's going to feel like there's a lot of responsibility. And sometimes in this connection, it's going to feel like there's not enough time in the day to do it all. So I just want to throw that out there. But I feel like that's the parts of you that's needing to heal. As long as you're doing your best and you're trying your best, who says that that isn't enough? And if it's the right person, they will understand. 8 of Swords. Yeah, you could be in a self-imposed prison. There could also be something here where they're saying, don't let it move too fast, too swift. So be careful of that as well. Needing to balance, needing to heal. But not needing to get too wrapped up in the hopeful, wishy, dreamy type energy. Don't start pushing the connection past the limits. You know, I feel like they're like, don't expect things to move as quickly as you want it to, because moving quickly is going to leave room for errors. And we don't want errors. Ugh. So what is your advice? Seeing a lot of conflict. So your advice is to bring major change and transformation to the connections that don't bring a sense of peace. If someone makes you feel like you need to fight for their attention, or you feel like you're not a priority to them, if someone makes you feel like there's drama and there's conflict, if a connection doesn't bring you peace, if it brings you tears, if it brings you anxiety, whether it's love, whether it's friends, whatever it is, they're telling you to leave it be. Things that make you lose sleep at night, things that make you worry, things that bring up trauma and triggers are usually because they're not the healthiest connections. So be willing to release those. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Be willing to go through a phase of being discontent, because there's a lot of happiness and celebration coming in. For a lot of you, it's going to take a few months for this love offer to come in. Again, I'm getting summertime. 8 of Wands, communication, juggling if you're ready for some sort of cycle to be closed. Scared that this person could be wanting to come in to benefit from you. Needing to choose a direction. This person's really loving, open, giving. What is this Devil? 5 of Cups. This person, for some of you, could be someone... This person has a lot of regret and a lot of heavy energy when it comes to something that weighs them down. They've been doing a lot of self-reflection on that. Is this a past person? 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be that person that's married. This person could be in between 2 worlds, staying with someone that they're sharing finances with and they feel comfortable, but they don't feel really happy and satisfied. It's like that them and that person are friends, but it's nothing deeper. Or they can come to someone that they feel is wish fulfillment, that they feel could make them really happy. Really having to do a sense of inquisitive type energy to figure out what they're wanting, what they're needing, wanting a sense of passion spark back, getting to a point where they're feeling constantly left out. It's like at one point, if this person was okay in being in a connection or being alone and only focusing on money and finances. And this person was like, yeah, it's fine. 20s can keep me warm at night. Not a big deal. This person is like, okay, 20s do not, I can't cuddle up to 20s. This ain't working anymore. This person's starting to shift their perspective. Now, again, it could be a connection, but this person could be at a point where these little friendship, mediocre connections is not fulfilling enough, especially if this person wanted to choose mediocre connections and money. Now, again, if there's another person involved, this person's feeling left out. This person's feeling like you could be planning for your future and bringing some sense of balance. And you're holding back from them because you're trying to move out of a place of... You're trying to get to a place of peace, and you don't feel like this person's bringing you peace. So, yeah, I mean, I guess either scenario, you just don't feel like this person's bringing you peace. Huh. I don't know if this is a past person or a new person. I don't want to get too much into that. This person's been doing a lot of inquisitive energy. Again, something here to do with a really heavy ending and them being very guarded and defensive. Whether this was an ending with you or an ending that's going to take place. Uncovering a lot of personal truths during that time. Feeling like the universe brought you in at the right time. This is making me really uncomfortable because if it is someone else's spouse or boyfriend or girlfriend, it's like their thoughts are with you and they're like, yeah, well, the universe brought me Pisces right at the right time because it gave me strength to move on. But then I get an icky feeling. Like I'm getting an icky feeling. Why am I getting an icky feeling? Why? Why am I getting an icky feeling? Because you feel like this person's blocked. You feel like this person's an overthinker. You also feel like this person could be chasing some sense of happiness and is constantly unsure what's going to make them happy. So for a lot of you, you're getting an icky feeling because if this is someone who chose something else, whether it was family, job, money, career, mediocre connections, or an actual person, like they were in some other solid ass connection but were trying to entertain you, you feel like this person is unstable, so to speak. You're like, okay, but what do you want? I feel like you've been blocking, which is all fine and dandy, but why are you indecisive now? There is no decision here to be made. Them feeling very burdened, wanting to have some sort of movement to bring some sense of balance and healing. There could be something here to do with divine timing, feeling a lot of passion, feeling a lot of creativity and spark for you. For a lot of you, this person feels like you're a soulmate or someone where there's a deep connection and they're wanting to take a leap towards you and bring some sort of cycle here to end complete. But there's a lot of confusion and illusion when it has to do with a new beginning and building a union. Because I feel like this is sticky business. Fuck yes. And look, as I said that, the Emperor, Knight of Cups, and the Devils, this is what I'm getting. That's the sticky energy I'm talking about. If this person's in another connection, you're going to view them as... So you have no staying power. You're the kind of person that when you want something and it's tempting enough, you give it up all. You give it all up. You're an indulgence, wish-fulfilled... what do I want kind of energy. But with the Emperor, it's usually someone who is in control of their life, who has mastered those lessons. But I'm getting an icky feeling. So maybe it's just the way that this comes about. You don't trust it. Yeah, feeling wounded about investing. For a lot of you, this person is going to be really discontent in the fact that it took them so long to make a decision. Losing sleep when it comes to communicating, knowing that there could be some sense of defensiveness on your part when it comes to love. Doing self-reflection on that as well. I don't know, Pisces. I feel like this has been all over energy. I feel like you have a lot of eyes on you, more eyes on you than what you know. And I feel like you just figuring out what each person's intentions are. I want to get more on who is coming in. Who's this new person, or excuse me, Could be new. Who is this person that's going to be a 2 cups for you, where it's going to be a union, you're going to take a leap, and it's not going to be toxic or bonding or anything of that sort? So it's going to be safe for you to make the move that you're considering to make. It's going to be a very abundant connection. Go slow. You need to take the time to get to know this person. This person's very familiar. Give me more on this person that you need to take it slow with. Hermit. Do the self-reflection. So self-reflection is going to help you see that this is a 2 of Cups. There's a deep, meaningful connection here. You can't deny it. You can maybe even communicate that. I see you possibly communicating that you're juggling whether or not you're even wanting some sort of cycle to be completed. How are you going to know when you should, who it is, and when you should trust them? 6 of Swords. There's going to be a sense of peace here and not really rushing movement forward. Yeah, some of you could still be guarded towards some sort of really harsh ending that you're still having a hard time getting over. Some of you are going to be getting some sense of an apology in due time from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person's still really attracted to you. They see that you've moved on. This person's been stuck on you, wanting to communicate with you. There's a lot of people paying attention to you. There's another one, using their intuition, resting and reflecting on you and how loving and giving you were, wishing that they would have invested, feeling like you had the strength to cut through some sort of confusion and manifest a new future, feeling like you stayed grounded through all the chaos and you brought major change and transformation. There could even be some sort of truth or clarity here that you could have spoke, or truth and clarity that that person got, that they could have showed up in a player type way that made you not trust them. But they could have just been focusing on their stability. So there's a lot of people paying attention to you. How are you going to know when it's the one? So there's going to be a sense of peace and not taking it too fast. I see you wanting to give something a shot. Ace of Swords, truth and clarity, being honest with one another, feeling like nothing's being hidden. Page of Swords, truth and clarity. What did I just say? There's going to be a lot of flirting. Again, wanting to explore with one another. This person's not going to hold back telling you not only the things that you need to hear, but the things that you're wanting to hear. If you look at this person and you ask a question, any other time they might shut down or say, okay, we can't have this conversation, but this person's going to be like, okay, I'll have it with you because I feel like you deserve an answer, you deserve an explanation, you deserve whatever it is. So I feel like that's just kind of where this person's at. Interesting. You have a lot of people paying attention to you, Pisces. Holy guacamole. All right, we're going to leave this here because, shoo, some of you could be having strep throat coming up. Just throwing that out. Okay, have a blessed day, guys.